In a world where every click and every like carries weight, we find ourselves living in an era where self-expression has transformed into currency, a digital coin spent and earned on rough measures of validation. We live in a time where self-expression is currency, likes are validation, attention is power. But beneath the glossy surface of filtered selfies and carefully crafted captions, something far more profound is at work. Beneath each perfectly lit image lies the transformation of our inner selves into a commodity, a product to be reviewed, shared, and ultimately consumed. In the digital vortex of 2025, the line between genuine self-assurance and narcissistic display has blurred beyond recognition. And as we scroll endlessly through curated feeds, we begin to wonder, are we truly expressing ourselves, or merely performing for an audience too vast to ever know our real stories? For decades, the concept of narcissism was confined to clinical settings, a trait marked by excessive self-focus, a glaring absence of empathy, and an insatiable hunger for external admiration. Then came the rise of the digital age, turning what was once a rare personality quirk into a ubiquitous social phenomenon. Today, the very act of self-expression is inextricably linked to social media metrics. Each like, share, and comment reinforces the notion that popularity is synonymous with worth, that validation is a tangible need, much like oxygen for the soul. The digital environment, with its pulsating feed of notifications and ephemeral trends, has become a relentless mirror reflecting back our curated performances. The algorithm's invisible hand rewards the polished, the appealing, the meticulously staged moments of life. But this reward comes at a cost, as the pursuit of digital affirmation subtly shifts our focus from who we really are to how we appear to others. Imagine a world where every predisposed emotion is measured against a backdrop of ephemeral online success. It isn't about asking, "Who am I?" anymore. The question has been replaced by, "How do I look being me?" In this transformed landscape, the inherent drive for authentic self-exploration gives way to the compulsive demand to present an idealized version of oneself, frame by filter frame, post by post. The shift is stark. What was once a spontaneous expression of one's inner truth has mutated into a calculated performance built on the scaffolding of digital validation. Narcissism, once a character flaw reserved for a select few, has become a systemic trait, woven into the very fabric of our modern existence. As we dive deeper, the paradox unfolds. We are bombarded by the constant exhortations to be authentic, even as we are pressed to perfect our every image. The very culture that promotes individuality has engineered a playground where authenticity becomes another product to be packaged and sold. On one hand, the message is clear: be yourself. On the other, the marketplace of social media hawks an array of filters, editing apps, and stylistic tips to mold our identities into something more marketable. This contradiction lies at the heart of our current digital dilemma. The traits that once signaled manipulation or superficial charm have now been repackaged as social capital. In this new world, it isn't enough to be simply good or kind. It's about projecting the look of emotional intelligence, a facade that often prioritizes appearance over substance. In this game of digital visibility, the rules have changed. Those who master the art of crafted emotion, who stage their vulnerability to perfection, are rewarded with a kind of influence that transcends ordinary connection. It's a world where charisma and charm are not just assets but critical currency for climbing the social ladder. And amid this relentless pursuit of online approval, emotional performance has evolved into the currency of success. Yet, amidst the glitzy performance and the digital dazzle, a fundamental truth remains unsaid. The intrinsic value of self is not determined by the number of hearts or thumbs up on a screen. It is rooted in an internal narrative, a quiet, steadfast understanding that no amount of digital applause can ever fully encapsulate the complexity of our being. The commercialization of personal expression has forced us to confront an uncomfortable reality. When self-worth is measured by someone else's reaction, the essence of who we are begins to erode. The very foundation of authenticity becomes compromised, as the pursuit of external validation overshadows the deeper quest for inner truth. This is the great digital illusion, an elaborate masquerade where the act of curating our lives gradually distances us from the raw, unedited truth of our identity. And yet, not all is lost in this maze of mirrors. In the throes of digital transformation, there is a space where clarity begins to emerge, a place where we can reclaim our power by reorienting our values. The reality is that not everyone playing the digital performance game is driven by malicious intent. Many are simply adapting to an environment that has become obsessed with self-promotion. When the culture rewards fleeting popularity and superficial charm, even the most grounded individuals can find themselves entangled in the web of digital validation. It is within this very pressure that our opportunity lies. By recognizing the patterns and knowing where to draw the line, we can navigate the pitfalls of digital narcissism while holding on to what truly matters. The first step in this journey toward authenticity is to become aware of the seductive lure of digital feedback. Narcissistic tendencies, after all, thrive on reaction. Each notification, each fleeting burst of approval, is designed to keep us coming back for more, a cycle that reinforces the need to be seen, to be noticed. By recognizing this pattern, we take away the power that validation holds over us. We learn that our value cannot be measured by digital metrics. It is something far more profound and personal. Instead of feeding the cycle of constant approval, we can choose to hold our ground, to invest in self-reflection over external adoration. The second insight is to focus on consistency rather than charisma. In the realm of social media, it is tempting to be dazzled by an occasional burst of wit or charm, yet genuine connection is built on steady, honest engagement. Charisma might catch the eye, but it is the consistency in our values, our actions, and our genuine interactions that truly reveals the depth of our character. When we begin to invest in internal consistency and integrity, we empower ourselves to rise above the transient measures of digital validation. The realization here is empowering. In a landscape where techniques and trends rapidly evolve, true strength is found in the unyielding commitment to remain authentic. Finally, the most liberating strategy is to cultivate a sense of internal validation that does not wane with the ebb and flow of online trends. When we place our worth on the steady, unchanging foundation of who we are, external approval loses its grip. Internal validation is not about denying the impact of our digital environment, but about anchoring ourselves in values that transcend the social media stage. It is a call to look inward and recognize that the real measure of success lies in our ability to remain true to ourselves, even when the world around us is crying out for conformity. The strength of character comes not from the endless pursuit of attention, but from the quiet courage of knowing one's worth independent of the digital lens. As we reach the conclusion of this exploration, we are left with a powerful reminder. In a world built upon countless reflections and digital facades, it takes immense courage to see oneself clearly. The modern digital arena bombards us with images that are both captivating and deceiving. Hidden behind each perfectly crafted post is the risk of losing the self in the intricacies of performance. But this very risk is also an invitation, a call to look beyond the surface and to seek the truth that resides within. Don't confuse attention with affection. Don't mistake charm for character. In striving to navigate this ever-changing digital world, remember that the truest form of strength is found in discernment and the willingness to stand apart from the crowd. Today, as the digital mirror reflects back not only our images but an idealized projection of who we wish to be, we are faced with a choice. We can continue to live by the metrics of likes and shares, letting the illusion of validation define us. Or we can choose a different path, a path that honors our inner reality over the ephemeral applause of the digital stage. The most radical act in 2025 is not about manufacturing the perfect image for the world to admire, but about the quiet bravery of being real. It is about understanding that genuine self-worth is cultivated from within, nurtured through compassion, empathy, and a mindful connection to our own truth. As you reflect on these ideas, allow this understanding to guide your digital journey. With every click, every share, and every scroll, remember that each moment offers an opportunity to reconnect with your inner voice and to embrace authenticity once more. In this era of mirror-fed distractions, the ultimate rebellion lies in rejecting the superficial pursuit of validation and choosing instead to nurture the enduring light of genuine self-expression. Think logically but live compassionately. Reflect on your truth. Choose authenticity over digital applause.